Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 226 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we have been working a little bit on our power production, because we were low on carbon and low on robots to bring that carbon to our power production. And I think we did fix the carbon production itself, at least mostly. Though we have been sending this train back and forth manually a couple of times. And well, we still needed to do some stuff to actually keep the production up, like getting more nitrogen. So let's grab some uh, air filters to produce more of that. And that's supposed to be up here somewhere, right? Oh, here. Let's grab 2 stacks. Then we should be able to scale quite a lot. Or at least enough. Yeah, because we need nitrogen. Please let me through. Let's scale a bit more. There we go. I think that should be enough. Maybe. At least they are already now. Apparently we also have enough purified water. How about the sulfuric wastewater? That's not being treated very well. It seems no wait. Let's cook that we have too much of now, and we are treating all of the wastewater. So that is good at least. This train is almost full. Well, we are out over on this side, so that's good. But instead of focusing anymore on this, I think it's time to actually start working on nuclear power. Let's just make a fast comparison. We are using these currently. They can output 5.4 megawatts. And we have 72 of them in this setup. Whereas a nuclear uranium reactor can output 10 times that, 54 megawatts. So one of those to 10 of these. Wait, what happened to this coal? Oh, copper. We didn't already use that. I think that was the train or somewhere else that needed carbon. At least that's my best guess. Do we have other trains for this? Yes, we do. Then it makes sense. Just want to make sure that we are not gonna have a brownout here again. We need one of these for 10 of those. neighbor bonus should end up being the same. We're gonna have them in at 2 by however many we want again. We are of course needing more turbines for each of the nuclear uranium reactors. So if a uranium reactor is almost the same size as these four, and we add 2, and then we need 10 times as many turbines, that's gonna be quite a lot larger, of course, or wider at least, but then we don't need to go as tall. So 4 reactors could probably be in this area or something like that. And 4 would be the equivalent of 40 of these, so that many. And then it just grows wider instead. Just trying to justify if we want to do this or not. If it's not easier to scale anyway, then I don't really feel like doing it. We could go for a thorium reactor instead, I guess. It should be pretty simple. But let's do this. We just need to get some fuel in. And currently we have uranium over here. Actually, we already turned that into thorium, or plutonium actually. Can we get plutonium? Fuel stuff. Oh, we can just fuel the nuclear reactor, uranium reactor with plutonium, is that correct? Deuterium. So I guess uranium reactor is for uranium and plutonium, and the deuterium is for thorium and deuterium then? Or maybe not. Maybe this is just its own thing and thorium is also for this. I don't know, but we should be using the plutonium fuel cells, I guess. Let's research that before this. We're gonna need a lot of the reactors and stuff that we already have. So let's grab some stuff and just try it out, I guess. So these guys, 20 of those, that's more than enough. Maybe this is enough, I don't know. That's probably not enough at all. And some heat pipe. And we're full. Anything else we can clean out here? Nah, that's probably fine. Or maybe this. Okay, let's start with this. Plutonium fuel cell is done. Where are we making this? In any machine, I would guess, since it doesn't state anything. Let's go have a look. We should have everything ready for it at the multi-processing area. Let's just grab one of these. Plutonium fuel. Do we have enough of the 238 even? We need that for the plutonium itself as well, so probably not. Maybe we should scale down this stuff. It isn't running all anyway, because we lack uranium-238, and we need more uranium in general to get more of that stuff. Could, of course, maybe scale up the sorting. No, we have too few crystals. Ammonium crystals. Well, scale it up, I guess. Scale everything up. To twice the amount. If we have some machines in a chest somewhere, we should have robots coming with it. No leaching plants. Well, we have leaching plant 3. Is that what we intend to use? And have we only used leaching plant 2 so far? This is once. So this is an upgrade at least. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Oh. Maybe there was more machines in that chest that I just didn't notice. Yep. Hopefully we have enough for this stuff. We have plenty of chunks at least. So this should be running a little bit better. Maybe good enough to just add 2 more machines. Let's try at least. Oh, we have already added 2 more. Well, 2 more then. Let's hope we have some robots bringing these too. No, it doesn't really look like it. No tier for us. Oh, no sawing plants or facilities. Oh. Come on. Can we get rid of something to make this a little bit easier? Yes, we can. not making lead here? I thought we were. Maybe we're just making lead sheet. We're making lead ingots. Where are we using those ingots then? In the solder, okay. So no lead plates, we should just be able to add that though. Need some machines. So we just need the induction furnace and casting machines. Apparently we are... no, never mind me. I just missed most of them. Up here. Plenty of plutonium. You make molten lead. And do we have casting machines set up for this? Lead plate. Not in this. In one of these. Lead plate from molten. There we go. So now we have everything for the fuel cells. And we can make, what, 10 every 10 seconds with a crafting speed of 3.5. So 35 every 10 seconds, 3.5 per second. And each contain 40 gigajoules. So that's 140 gigajoules per second. Or 140 gigawatts. Is it? That's a lot more than we can currently produce at the max. I guess that makes sense. Not those. These. 54 megawatts. And there's 40 gigajoules. So that's almost 1,000 seconds. $40,000 divided by 54 is what? We have a calculator in here. Clear 40,000 megajoules divided by 54 megajoules per second. I think. 740 seconds. So that's 12 seconds, 12 minutes. This can run on one fuel. Is that correct? That sounds like a long time, but I guess it is plutonium and not uranium. Uranium. So yeah, this is only 8 gigajoules. Just want to make sure that I'm sane here. So 8 gigajoules, 8,000 megajoules divided by the 54 megajoules per second, 140 seconds. So normally, a normal uranium fuel cell can fuel a reactor for 2.4 minutes. But this one can fuel it for 12 minutes. I guess that all makes sense. It is a lot more dense. So we need to export this stuff. Are we exporting anything from here yet? No. I guess this will just be our fuel train export thingy then. Uranium, fuel, no, plutonium actually. Sure thing. And of course we don't need a full train with this, at least not right now, but I am gonna try anyway. Sure. Give me 10 stacks. We have the fuel. And it will be making slowly as long as we get some more uranium-238. That just requires us to get a bit more normal uranium. But apparently this is still not running full speed because now we need other types of crystals. Actually, is it different requests? No, they weren't that small compared to the necessary. We just lack crutinium. Good. Still need those sorting facilities. I guess we should go and grab those just in case. Or we could just scale down our plutonium production because we don't need that much, I don't think. And ore sorting facility. Go, get me all. Should I also grab some more leaching plants? I guess so. There's something else, wasn't there, that I wanted more of? No, we had plenty induction and casting machines. So let's just go with this. And there was something else, these I want in there. Let's just grab the fuel cells that we already have. Shall we just expand on this and make it into a power plant of all sorts of things? Or do we want a new area? Let's just reuse this. I'm not gonna tear down the heat exchangers, but maybe at some point that will be necessary. We could probably get away with just having 4 chests for the fuel cells. Our carbon. Our plutonium. That's not gonna happen for a while, but that's okay. We have plenty right here. Now, of course, if we need a lot more turbines, we're gonna need to expand a lot more out this way. But let's just get some sort of setup started. I was sort of right about the size of this. So they get 100% neighbor bonus, right? No, 150 at least in most cases. So we're gonna calculate from that. 150 on top of the 54. Actually, let's just grab a calculator here. A proper calculator, that is. 54 by 2.5. We get 100%, 150% extra. So not just 50% extra, 135 per machine. So from 4, we get 540 megawatt. These can only consume 5.4 megawatt. So we need 100 of them to consume the power from this. Question is if we should get some better turbines then. They might require higher temperatures to run at full capacity though, so we would also need better heat exchangers. Yeah, and at that point we might also need the best heat pipes, because otherwise they might be very hot at one end and not very hot at the other. I guess that's why we have several tiers of heat pipes at least. Mm. So thorium has its own reactor as well. Deuterium has its own reactor. 90 megawatts, 72 megawatts, 54 megawatts. But I guess we can't use plutonium or uranium fuel cells in these. So I'm not gonna worry about that. And I think we are just gonna design this for the standard steam turbines. Can we do something here that can fit within the footprint of one of these? Not really. Not easily, at least. I could do something like this. But then where would this go? Then we could only have one line of these, which is not very efficient. How about something like this? Sure, that could work. We have a little bit extra space even. Of course, we need some space in there. We would need a lot of water as well, so these each consume 120, so the equal of 2 of these. So we need 2 of these for each of these, so that's 8 just for this side. How many of these do we need? Maybe we should calculate that as well. And maybe we should just calculate it for this side, so half of the 550. Because we're also going to build on this side. 270 megawatts. These can consume 10.8. Whoops. Go back, please. $10.8, 25 meters. So that's 24. No, that's 20, my bad. Something like this just for getting the steam we need. And then we need, what, 48 water balls for that. That's quite a lot. And we still need the space for 50 turbines. With this we can have several lines of turbines though. Three lines. Potential. If we could carry enough steam for them in one pipe. I don't think we can though. So that's the first 39, 42, 45, 48, 51. And this is without the water balls we need. Maybe we do want better heat exchangers and turbines then. I think we do. And heat pipe maybe as well. because I fear that we won't get full efficiency with normal heat pipes. And what do we have? This stuff. And that stuff. And this stuff. And this stuff. Where's turbines in all of this? We might not have everything for all of this though, but we shall see. Let's just get all this torn down first. So the larger or better heat exchangers, do they require more water? No, it's just hotter water. 18 megawatts. $14.4, and it was 10.8 for the tier 1 then. So it isn't even twice the efficiency, or, well, it isn't even twice as good. But so much more expensive. So we would still need more than 12. Basically, that amount. That's 14, but we need more than 12. And no real reason to not do it symmetrical. Now I want better water balls, but we can't get that right. No. How is the efficiency of the turbines then? From 5.4 to 9, so that's not twice as good either. I guess they don't want you to make too small setups. What was the numbers again? This divided by 2, 270, divided by 9. 30 turbines needed then. That's nice with 3 rows. But then we might just add a little bit extra to be able to take extra in from the steam tanks, or maybe not. So we would probably end up with something like this if we need the water bars in here. 48 of them. But we have all the space down here to use. Is that 12? Yes, it is. Yes, we have that space. So this is enough water, I guess. Something like that. I think we're gonna need a pump coming out from here. Or if we just made ourselves a little bit extra space here. And then we need to actually have underground pipes. One of them go in here and then halfway down or something like that we cut. Not sure why I made this much space. Just need that. Can this reach? No, it can't. Can we get anything that can reach? We need it to be 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles longer. We apparently have everything researched, so it should be here. 27 as opposed to 23. That's 4 tiles longer. That's what we need, right? Can also be done with nitinol. Just those two. Okay, so we can do that instead of having to make a space in here somewhere. I think I like that a bit more than just using a lot of pipe. Yeah. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.